And today I've got the Redmi 3 with me. In this video, let's unbox it and take a quick look inside. Opening up the box, we have the Redmi 3 itself. Let's set that aside for the time being. We then have a travel adapter and a European plug. The plug's provided by the seller. I bought this from mirimobiles.com depending on the shipping address. Then there's a micro USB cable, some regular leaflets, and a SIM ejector pin. Let's now peel the plastic off. Just like the Redmi Note 3, the Redmi 3 is also built out of metal and doesn't have a removable back cover anymore. The back has a pattern to it, and we can also find the 13 megapixel rear camera, a LED flash, the Mi branding, and the speakers here. To the front, on top, we have the earpiece, sensors, a 5 megapixel front facing camera, a 5-inch display follows that, and we have the familiar capacitive keys at the bottom. Sadly, these keys aren't backlit, and there's also a notification LED just above the home key. The power button on the volume rockers can be found to the right. Up top, we've got the 3.5mm headphone jack, an IR blaster, and the secondary noise cancelling microphone. We have a slot to the left, and here's where you can add either two SIM cards or a SIM and a micro SD card. The primary microphone and the micro USB port reside at the bottom. Note that the Redmi 3 has support for USB OTG. This phone is 8.5mm thick and weighs in at about 145 grams. Though it still feels snug in hand and is quite usable single-handed, the Redmi 3 is a little heavier than its predecessor. There are three reasons for this. First is the use of metal. Number two is the fact that the Redmi 3 packs an mammoth 4100 mAh non-user replaceable battery. And the third and final reason is due to the display. The display is larger this time around. The Redmi 3 sports a 5-inch 720p IPS LCD display. Since the display has grown while the resolution stayed at 720p, the pixel density is a little lower at 294 pixels per inch. The display itself is decent. Sadly, there's no mention of protection, and the display seems to lack even an oleophobic coating, so it does seem to pick up a lot of fingerprints and smudges easily. Moving on, underneath the hood, the Redmi 3 is powered by the Snapdragon 616 chip. Now that's 8 Cortex A53 cores with 4 clocked at 1.5 GHz each and another 4 clocked at 1.2 GHz each, coupled with an Adreno 405 GPU and 2 gigs of RAM. We also have 16 gigs of onboard storage. The camera has also received a spec bump here, 13 megapixels. The shutter response seems fast, it's quick to focus, and you can adjust exposure. Continuous shooting is also available. Swipe to get to the 5 megapixel front facing camera. This uses a wide angle lens and seems quite good. The filter and the regular modes also return. Here are a few camera samples that I quickly shot. It's worth noting that this camera can shoot 1080p videos at 30 frames per second. The Redmi 3 is currently running on Android 5.1 Lollipop with Xiaomi's custom MIUI 7 on top. We have the regular MIUI features here, the theme store to customize enter, some shortcuts, and so on. So guys, that's it for the quick look. I'm gonna spend some time with the Redmi 3 before I come out with my full review. My initial impressions, the Redmi 3 seems like a decent follow-up to the already excellent Redmi 2. I'm very excited about the battery in particular, can't wait to start testing that out. And oh yeah, the Redmi 3 is priced at about $110 and is currently available only in China. If you do want to import it from there, you'll have to pay a little bit more and get it from a reseller. mirimobiles.com is the one I'd recommend. I'll leave a direct link in the description below. So I guess that's it for this quick unboxing and hands-on. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and for more videos like this, including the full review, hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. So thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, this is Ash here from C4E Tech, signing off. You guys